Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt. We're actually here at the Maple Society meeting. We're walking around some amazing gardens, and we want to break into another top 5. So I've got Mena Milad here, and he's going to be our guest today on top 5 Japanese maples.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm really having a great time here at the Maple Society.
I always love getting people on screen because people probably see in that chat. Now you can put a face with it. It's not your first Mr. Maple video, though. We had you last year.
We did.
And the walkthrough at the JC Ralston.
It was amazing. I still remember it.
So let them know where you're gardening from. Where are you gardening from?
So I'm from Texas, so I really have to keep that in mind whenever I'm growing a lot of these maples, is that they have to either be heat tolerant or, and to some degree, sun tolerant as well.
Awesome. What zone are you down there, do you know?
I think I'm 8B9.
Okay. How long has Japanese maples captivated your attention?
Since 2019.
Oh, nice.
I accidentally went to Kyoto in November, and I saw all those Japanese maples in fall color. It was beautiful, and I've been captivated since.
That's amazing. So congratulations about the little one on the way. I know you're excited.
Thank you. We're very excited. We're going to hopefully have a little baby girl named Lila in December. So
they'll wrap you around your finger. Little girls, just wait, man. I know you got a little guy right now. My youngest is a little guy, but those little girls, that daddy-girl relationship special, man.
I'm so excited. I've really been blessed. Thank God for it.
Yeah, okay, so what's your YouTube channel? I want to tell them about that, too, if they could subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Texas Japanese Maples. I put in my little... Every now and then I come up with a video that has some tidbits about gardening in Texas with Japanese maples.
Awesome, guys. Make sure to check that out. All right, man, you ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
All right, top 5 Japanese maples, starting 5, going all the way down. Number 5, what do you got?
All right, so my number 5 one is the very first Japanese maple that I bought, so it has a special place in my heart. Osakazuki. Nice.
Osakazuki, classic Japanese maple, great fall color. How's your fall color on that one in Texas? Does it still light up for you?
It's still green right now, but
I'm sure.
but as it turns into fall color, it has this bright kind of red color. What I really like about it is its fall color as well as the leaf shape. It's a very classic Amoenum style leaf that's just very beautiful.
Maybe some fall color in time for Christmas down there, right? It's a little later than everywhere else.
Exactly. We get our fall. It's still finishing up its summer flush actually right now.
Yeah, wow. Awesome choice. Love that one at number 5. Okay, coming in here at number 4, what do you got?
All right, number 4 is a Magi Shagui.
Oh, sweet.
So it's an amazing one. I love the dark purple color in it with this kind of black reticulation almost. Just really stands out for me, and it just does absolutely beautifully.
Incredible plant. An introduction from Japan. A little shorter than many of the Ghost series. Still got that reticulated, variegation popping off. That dark purple. You can almost get like that metallic-y purple in that one some years.
Exactly. And that's what I like about it. It does also, because it's smaller, it can do better in pots sometimes. I know that some of the similar ones that are purple can grow very large, but this one tends to stay small, so I really like it. And it's been surprisingly heat and sun tolerant for me.
Oh, excellent. All right, coming in here at number 3, what's next?
So my number 3 actually pairs really well with, I have them side by side between a Magi Shagui and my number 3, which is Allen's Gold.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good pairing. I like that.
Yeah, so you have the dark purple with that bright spring color. One of my favorite things about Allen's Gold is that it was originally selected for its spring color, as you mentioned. So it's beautiful spring color, very similar to a lot of the other kind of spring color, but this one just really stands out. Plus, it has an added bonus.
Right.
It's a cork bark as well, so it's it has a little bit of corking, and mine is just starting to develop.
They're slower than like Nishikigawa, but when it gets there, it's excellent. The guy, my friend who shared this with me, he had the original in his garden, and you probably heard me tell the story before, but he sent it to me for the spring color, and I got a 7-gallon of it. I went out there, I was looking at it, and I called, and I'm like, did you know this is a pine bark? It's got like cork bark. It's got all this crazy fissures going. No, I don't think so. And he hangs up. He goes out to look at the original. He calls me right back, and he's like, okay, mine's got pine bark everywhere. I just forgot to, I never looked at that quality. And now the original all the way up just has this amazing bark interest. And I think it really brings something extra to what like that pine bark category can have. There's really not that much variation now. Now you got a distinctive spring interest tree that can really rival anything for spring already.
Exactly. That one I've really been enjoying. Like a lot of my yellows, though, I've preferred to keep it a little bit in the shade, especially as the summer gets there. But I've been absolutely loving, and as you said, that pine bark interest to it is It's just the cherry on top with that one.
All right, coming in here, it's getting hot. Number 2.
Number 2 is the Jima Sunago. That one is one of my absolute favorites. What I really about it is there's a couple of Japanese maples that do this, but their transition from the spring color to the summer color is actually what adds a lot of the interest to it.
Yeah.
So as a lot of the spring ones, as they're finishing up their spring color, this one just begins to show off. It starts out kind of looking a little bit on the red side, leafing out, and as it turns into fall, it has this beautiful yellow, orangey change to it that just lasts for weeks and weeks towards the end of May. And so it just has a lot of what I think summer interest. Oh,
great one to be picking there for sure. When is your typical leaf out time where you're at? You're probably pretty early.
Yes, I typically leaf out in very early March, late February.
Wow, yeah, okay.
So it's been great. Love the colors of it. You'll probably see me sharing a few pictures of it here and there. It just absolutely looks great.
All right, number 1. You got a 1A and a 1B, I know. Is an honorable mention.
So let me. Before I get to my actual number 1, I'll give an honorable mention, and it's when I've heard that this one's going to be pretty tough to keep alive, but I take that as a challenge, and it's Beni Kusodi. It just leaps out as this really, really intense metallic pink, and it stays like that. It later pushes out a second flush that almost looks butterfly-ish.
Yeah.
Beni Shishahinja.
Oh, it's weird. It's really colorful. I wish it was more durable. I do a million of them.
I know.
For me, it doesn't love my zone 6B in the mountains. It doesn't shut down great. It may like your Texas weather better. Yet to be seen. We'll find out together.
We'll see. It's my first season with it.
Yeah. It can be a little picky, but colors, oh my gosh.
I know. If only it was a little bit less picky, it would be great. It would be my solid number 1. But
all right, true number 1. What do you got?
My true solid number 1. This is my favorite Japanese maple that I have, is Liliens Jewel.
Oh, great choice. What do you like about that one?
Oh my goodness, that one is sun tolerant. It is heat tolerant. It does great, and its colors are out of this world.
Yeah.
It's a been very stable variegation for me. It's just looked fantastic. Bright pink, really rich deep reds. It's just really stood out.
Yeah, we just shot a cultivar highlight at Buckholtz on this one with some massive. I've never even. They're 8.5 feet tall, 6 foot wide ones. I was blown. I've never even seen them that big before. I'm a huge fan of this one too. First saw it at Del Laux Nursery. He was the one that introduced it there. Jonathan Savlich is named after his daughter. Found this as a seedling there at Del Laux Nursery. That's Del's grandson. And they had so many great introductions over the years. I always love keeping the names right. You see that one as Extravaganza,
yes.
Little Annie's Jewel. Everybody starts to abbreviate it and get something weird on there. I've actually met Lilian, so that father-daughter thing. I always got to keep the names right. I'm like, no, I know that little girl.
Exactly, and with the daughter on my way.
Keep the name right. Yeah.
I understand.
That neon pink on red, though, is so special. And to me, it's been the most stable of the pink on reds. So, for having that high, intense flash, it's also, pretty durable and pretty stable.
It does, and I'm surprised that its color lasts very long into the season. That intense kind of lasts well into July, even August.
Good to hear, even in Texas for you.
Exactly. It looks great, and it's been really sun tolerant.
All right, so where's a good place to find you?
So I have a YouTube channel called Texas Japanese Maples. I post a video every now and then when I have time, but I don't have a lot of time. But whenever I have time, I do it. It's a place where we kind of talk about Japanese maple gardening, but also on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, there's a group called Texas Japanese Maples that you can join, and there's a lot of members. If you're even in the South, you could join it. They talk about a lot of issues that are specific to our area.
Yeah, awesome. I love that support group. You can all kind of band together and say it's too hot down here in Texas. We got each other's back.
There's a lot of moaning and groaning.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey, having a blast out here at the Maple Society, guys. If you haven't already, definitely go check out the North American Maple Society. You can join on Maple Society. Just Google North American Maple Society. There's a way to join right there on the website, and it's an amazing group of people. Some crazy gardens we're out here on today.
It is. It is out of this world, guys. I'm so glad I joined. I'm so glad I came to these conferences. It's absolutely wonderful.
All right, take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.